course, we have to be Crash Bandicoot. I mean, that's what we're playing, right? Let's see. We're going to go MMG. Some mostly mediocre gaming. Because that's what we're going to get. Got the save. Alright, let's get started. It's been many, many years since I played this game, with the exception of like the 10 minutes yesterday.
Welcome to the Adventure Arena. You can travel around this area and practice your driving skills.
Oh yeah, we know what this
Dots
is.
and stars on the map represent warp pads, which lead to races.
Okay.
When they flash, it signifies they are open to play. To access the racetrack,
Ooh, alright.
drive onto a warp pad that has an active warp vortex.
So there's 2 races you can do right out the gate. 3 of them that need to, or have some prerequisite we have to unlock. And I'm assuming the stars are the boss races. Much like Diddy Kong Racing, after we finish each area, there will be a boss. Once you beat the boss, then you are able to unlock the door to getting the next set of races. I gotta do just a little bit of practicing here. I think we got her. I get it. It's simple enough. The real question is how terrible I'm going to be at this after these years. I remember being pretty good at this game when I was a kid. And when they released the Nitro Fuel, the remaster, I was pretty good at that too. I think I 100%ed it. Did not get the timing down though. Oh wow. I appreciate that, Eco. That's awesome. Thank you. I didn't even think to post it in any of them. I'm assuming you hit Pandas. Are you in Pootie Tang's server as well? That's the only other one I probably would have posted in, so. I'm starting to get the idea behind this. Not in Pootie's? Okay. So I probably should post it in that. We'll do that as soon as we hit our first ad break or something like that. For now, I just want to have some fun. So there's, in this game, the way that your booster works is while you're drifting, if you activate the alternate jump button. So in this game, the bumpers, right and left bumper, you are able to hop a little bit. This is also how you activate your drift. If you use the opposite bumper to which direction you will be traveling, and then use the other bumper when that little bar on the bottom right side of the screen fills up, that gives you a slight turbo boost. You can stack those boosts. So if you get enough perfect boosts, you'll fill your reserve, and you will never slow down. You'll have permanent speed boost, but you have to do it perfectly. If you're short by even a hair, basically, one tiny pixel, it does not work. So getting a perfect one is extremely difficult, but if you're consistent, you can maintain a pretty steady boost throughout these races, which make them significantly easier. Panda but not cutie cootie. Cutie cutie patootie. Pootie Tang. It's a really good movie if you have never seen it. I don't know if that's something you would have seen, Eco, since it's kind of a bit older, but worth a watch if you haven't. It is super funny. Oh, look at that. First win already. I think we actually did really good that race. Speaking of which, now would be the perfect time for me to share this to Pootie's server before I forget all about it. When you get old, your memory is not very good. I'd forget my own name if people didn't use it all the time to talk to me. There. All set and ready. You win a trophy.
The more Wampa fruit you collect, the faster your cart will go.
Okay.
If you collect and hold 10 Wampa fruit, you'll be juiced up. And your power...
Hey, Gracker, thanks for stopping in. I know you're live right now, too, so I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm doing the OG Crash Team Racing, not the nitro fueled. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that game. It's good too, but being a retro channel here, or at least primarily focused on retro, I wanted to do the old school one for my childhood. Oh, I did end a little bit ago. Okay. I managed to pop in then just in time. I'm glad I made it. I got off of work, got home, and as I set up my stream, I noticed you were live, so I was like, well, I'll stop in and say hi quick. Hope you had a good day. Same to you, man. I'm glad I managed to catch that little bit of the stream. You and the other guy that streams on this channel, Butler, are like my go-to Pokemon experts now. He has a decent collection of shinies as well. I think you've got a better one set up so far. But for Pokemon Day, was it last week? He signed on for like a couple hours and just real quick showed off what he had collected. Always cool to see. Uh-oh. Got blasted. Oh, no you don't. Here we go. Nice little speed boost off of this, too. It's really hard to time these boosts out. Like I was explaining with Eco a minute ago, this game has a like a reserve for your boosts. So unlike a lot of the other games, it's dependent upon how consistently you can pull the boosts off and how effectively you get them. That little red bar on the bottom right of the screen is your boost meter. If you time them out just right, like the very last frame, you'll actually be able to fill your reserve booster, which allows you to maintain high speed at all times. Why am I just getting annihilated right now? Was it everybody on this whole course is targeting me? Wizpig flashbacks? No kidding. Except for I'm better at this game. I'm not very good at Diddy Kong. Ooh, that was a good one. There we go. Uh-oh. Ruined it. But you'll notice the different sizes of flames in the back here. So depending on how good your boost was, you will get like tiered levels of booster. The best one being the largest flame coming out of the back, and it'll be like the smoke will be pointed up away from the cart. If you can get, I can't remember what the requirement is. It's like 3 perfect ones or X number in a row. You'll slowly fill the reserve, and once the reserve is completely full, as long as you do not hit any other boost, you will maintain maximum speed the entire race. So you can completely destroy like lap times and the enemies if you have extremely good timing. It's very hard to hit at just the right time. I want to say it's like a single pixel of difference whether you missed it or you got it just right. Fortunately, it's not required to beat these guys, or this game would be very hard.
Start hopping immediately. If you react fast and hop enough times.
Oh, I remember that. Basically, what he was saying there is, when enemies drop a TNT crate, if you drive into them, they land on your head. You begin a small timer, like a countdown, and if the box is still on your head when that timer ends, it explodes, knocking you out like what happened when I was hit with those rockets that race. However, if you can jump quickly enough using your bumpers, you'll be able to shake the crate off your head. It's kind of hard to do. Once you get the hang of it, it's not awful, but you have to be pretty quick with it. And you have to start almost immediately. The time is very short. It's like 3 seconds before it blows up. One of these days I'm going to get the boost for the start. Just not today. Ooh, that was a good one. That was almost perfect. Now you see how long this booster is lasting? That was how much I had stacked up between my primary boost and the reserve that I was talking about. So obviously the more effectively you can drift, the more boost you can build up in your reserves, and the longer you can maintain your boost throughout the race. Ooh, this is a good lap. Oh, we are cooking with fire now. Holy man. Oh, I missed it. I ruined it. We were going so well. That's how tight that window is, though. Like, a singular pixel over, and the bar will empty, and you'll lose your reserve. Uh-oh. Bumping into walls. There's also these jump pads here. Some of those little boosters are actually the maximum booster. So if you pick it up, you will automatically hit maximum speed. But if you touch any other booster or if you drift, you will actually interrupt that. So it really comes down to not only the timing for your boosts, but your understanding of the levels and knowing where those boost pads are and where the other ones are. So for instance, if I hit one of the max ones, and then I hit another boost pad right after, that secondary boost pad will actually ruin that maximum boost. You'll lose it. Uh-oh. We are absolutely annihilating these guys. I thought for sure they were going to be right behind me, but no, we're like a fifth of the race ahead of them right now. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Whoo! That last lap was sexy. Under 48 seconds. Let's bring WizPig over to this game. I'll smoke him. I think we have to sit through another one of those Aku Aku mask speeches. We get it. I won. I understand. Congratulations. You have been given a trophy.
You can get a hang time turbo from jumping. The longer you're in the air, the bigger the turbo you'll get when you land. For big turbos, try to get extra air time by hopping off jumps using the R1
By hopping off jumps. Yep, you can also get turbo boosted by catching enough air. So if you hit a large enough jump in the road or like a drop down a hill and you happen to have a high enough boost going, if you hop right at the top of it and catch enough hang time, you'll build up a reserve for boost as well.
To access this boss garage, you must come in first place in all 4 races.
Oh, I got you. I'm missing a race. Oh, it's over there. My bad. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to upset you. Oh, we could have kept going the other way, too. That's alright. Oh, yeah. We got a little tiny baby boost right there, you saw. If I would have cleared the whole thing, it would have been a little bit more obvious, but you'll see it in a couple of these. Hey, Boba Man. Thanks for stopping by. You and your sexy Bowser. Stupid sexy Bowser. Oh, man. I'm so glad that you posted that. Hold on one sec. I actually got this because of your emote there. I just gotta hit my sound alerts here. Right here. This is the one. I got this just for you, basically. I updated some of our sound alerts for the channel yesterday, and as soon as I saw that one, I immediately thought of you. I was like, yep, I know what I'm getting. I know, I'm not trying to make you blush or anything, but you're in my thoughts. Oh, I was hoping I'd swing underneath that, but I didn't make it. We're blowing it. It's okay, this is one of the super boosters here. Oh, ruined the last one. Ooh, that was almost 3 perfects. Oh no! Works better if you don't slam into walls, too. Now we have maximum boost for a short while. This is the absolute fastest your cart can go at any given moment. If you manage to store enough of these boosts, you can have that permanently set, that speed there. But it's extremely difficult and very easy to mess up. God, we are on fire right now. Oh, except for that corner. We messed it up again. We were doing so good. And not that it matters. We're like half a race ahead already, but... Ooh, that was some huge air. Yeah, we are cooking with fire. Ooh, this might be the... Oh, we squeezed underneath it. No way. This might be the best I've ever done on this track. This last lap here. Hey, what's up, Basket? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. All my grandkids are showing up today to say hi. So much love. I appreciate it. Makes my old wrinkled heart happy. You ever play this back in the day? Some Crash Team Racing? I know Nitro Fuel just came out. A lot of people probably play that one, but... being the grandpa that I am, I like my old games. No? I figured as much. This was a lot less popular Mario Kart, basically. Some pretty cool race mechanics in it, though, which makes it stand out from the rest. Oh, and that's fair, too, yeah. I don't blame anybody for that. This guy's a spaz. Calm down, Ripperoo. I'm not a big fan of newer racing games because I'm pretty terrible. I never really played any Mario Kart, only on some friends' consoles. Really? That's a surprise. I thought everybody was just obsessed with Mario Kart. Oh, I can never get that first boost, though. I'm so good at the actual race. Oh, we're going to pass him up already. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. It's a very tight time limit there to break that off. Ever thought of speedrunning the game? This one? Maybe. I might actually be able to do it on this game. Most games I don't consider myself good enough to even think about something like that. But for some reason, I actually enjoy this game quite a bit, and I am actually pretty good at it. A nice little change of pace. And I actually know the mechanics behind it too, which helps with the speedrunning. Most games I don't understand well enough to be able to pull that off, but... Oh, now we're going to kill it. See you later, buddy. Wizard of Legends. I don't think I've ever played that game. I love watching speedrunners. They're super good. 34th. That's still super good, yeah. How many people were in it? I mean, 34th in general for a speedrunning contest is just impressive. Oh, man, we are toasting this guy. There it is. Maximum speed boost. Got 34th, which is really cool. Check how many. That would be sweet. Ripperoo! I take it you have played this game before, Penguin. If bath salts were a person, it is funny you say that. Right before the race starts, you have your little intro scene with him, and I was basically making the same joke. The guy is absolutely insane. And Miz, thanks for stopping in, man. Good to see everybody. Feeling the love today. Having all kinds of people stop in. That's the first boss out of the way already. We've only been playing for like 20 minutes, maybe? I played this on PS1, got the remastered version. I actually did as well. The Nitro Field was super good. I'm huge on nostalgia, so this just like scratches an itch that the other game doesn't. But Nitro Field was fantastic.
Congratulations on opening.
I'm actually playing this as the PS1. I'm using an emulator. I don't have a capture card, but this was one of my favorite racing games as a kid. This, Diddy Kong, and Mario Kart were basically all I played. Well, in Wave Race, I should say, although I'm pretty bad at that game. Where are we going? Way over here? Holy man. Having me cross the entire world map here. Up this way. Okay. Crash is a tough pick. Yeah. Never uploaded because at the time I didn't know how to edit the games. Yeah, I have a huge issue with how long it takes. There were 40, but I think I actually got 29th. Oh, that is super good. I mean, just being in a speedrunning competition to begin with is great. Hey, what's up, Naked? Thanks for stopping in. Oh, we got the boost. I agree. Video editing is extremely overwhelming. And as a person that works like a full-time job and then does this on the side, there's like not enough time. You literally just don't have enough, regardless of how active you might want to be. It's going pretty good, man. Good to see you. Polar Bear is asked to play as. Too much credit was only in... I don't know why it censored that. Hold on one second. I want to see what that says. Just really, and it's fun but frustrating. Yes, entirely agree. And yeah, Polar Bear is pretty bad to play. The only real difference for this game, as far as like character-wise goes, each character has their own stats. So there are characters that are faster top speed, but have like worse turning, or they might have really good turning and really bad top speed but great acceleration. In this game, acceleration is pointless. The only time it ever matters is if you're stopped and you're trying to accelerate from zero, which very rarely happens. And if you're playing the game correctly, you'll be doing your little drift boosts. You'll never slow down. You're going to be going almost top speed the whole time. So certain characters are bad for that. However, some of the characters that would be bad for a beginner to play, such as ones that have like the worst turning and things like that, once you get the hang of them, the top speed can make a little bit of a difference if you're trying to do like speed running and all that other stuff. I always choose Crash just because, I mean, I feel obligated to. I'm playing Crash Team Racing. But there are plenty of characters that are actually better than Crash if you know what you're doing with them. I chose Tiny for top speed because if you're aiming for full completion, you can't crash anyway. Yes. Yep. That's one of the things that I learned when I was playing it as a kid. Choosing your character itself means more when you first start out, and then less when you become like mediocre at the game, and then even more again once you become very good at the game. You're going to be skipping out on a lot of the bonuses that you would get from certain characters and be focused on the bonuses that other characters would grant. Exactly. Acceleration is pointless if you never slow down, and the whole point is to be consistently doing these boosts so you're maintaining maximum speed at all times. If you get hit with something, you are only stopped for a fraction of a second, and then you're immediately back to driving again. So the acceleration stat is basically entirely pointless, yes. Let's see. You're saying that when you chose a character, you can't change it? I don't know about in this one, honestly. In Nitro Field, yeah, you can choose characters basically at any given moment. This one, I would have to check, because it's been a long time since I tried that. I don't know if you can change them after you've chosen. In reality, you can beat the game pretty easily with every character, if you're decent enough at the game. Once you get the concept of the drift boosts and how your reserves work, you'll smoke basically everybody. But if you're trying to do speed runs where like every second counts, there are definitely characters that are more beneficial.
Congratulations. You win a trophy.
That's for how old this game is. The racing part of it is very in depth. There's quite a bit of understanding to get.
Faster through turns by power sliding to access
Engines aesthetics, yeah, I agree with that.
and hold.
That was like the best part about the remaster. The game itself is pretty on par, like as far as keeping to how this game played. It functions just about the same. But the update in graphics and the ability to change out your carts and everything like that was pretty cool. Depending on how people like this game, maybe I will play Nitro Fuel it after. I'm a huge fan of this, so I could play these games all the time. Naked, I'm super proud of you for beating that boss on Final Fantasy X. I just want to put that out there. I know it was super frustrating, but it is one of the most difficult bosses in 10. And you did it. You did it pretty well. And that was without knowing about it, too. Crash Bash is on the list, so what I'm thinking is I will probably alternate between, like, this game and if I do Nitro Field, that, and the Crash regular games. So we finished Crash Bandicoot 1, the standard levels. I haven't done the 100% yet. I still got to go back and get all the crates and everything, but the regular levels are all done, and I beat Cortex. We started on 2, so we'll probably run through 2 and then 3, and while we're doing that, I will swap back and forth between this, Nitro Field, and Crash Bash. I gotta catch back up these guys quick. I'm too busy watching the chat. Hold on one sec. Get out the way, fools. There we go. Alright. There we go. Now we're in good shape. Alright, now what does that say? Thinks that I'd done it much faster if I paid attention to what the game was telling me. Yeah, see, the thing about that is those interactions that you get, like with that fight, being able to pull the airship away and then bringing it back, they're not necessary all the time, so you get used to just ignoring them, and then it never comes to mind when you're having an issue. Like, the next time you're struggling with it, until somebody mentions, hey, you forgot to talk to Sid in that case. You immediately talk to him, and then you realize that, oh, there's some advantages to moving the ship around, and it might actually help. Ryu in Crash Bash has a very punchable face. Tomorrow I'll have an Overwatch tournament with a lot of other streamers. Oh, nice. Let's see, tomorrow I had to work in the morning, and that's it, actually. I'm not going to stream tomorrow night. For those of you that aren't already following him or aren't aware, Real Old Fashioned Games is going to be doing another one of his movie nights tomorrow night, but I don't think it starts till like 9:30. So from the time I get home from work until that starts, I am absolutely free. So if you are on at that time, Basket, I'll be jumping in there. I have not played Overwatch, but I've watched quite a bit of people playing it. Uh-oh. We're going to get blasted. You dirty turd. Get away from him. Thank you. Ooh, we cleared that. That was slick. Not intentional, as much as I'd like to claim credit for it. Around 6 p.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, perfect. So that will work out. I will be home by that point, and Real Old Fashioned won't start his stream until 9:30 Central Standard Time. So that'll give me... I'll be able to watch most of your stream. I gotta put a little bit of space between us here. I've been slacking off. Oh, now we're cooking with gas. Ooh, thanks, SiriBot. Always doing all the heavy lifting. I appreciate you so much. Oh, no! Go, 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 go! Ooh, that was close. Getting smoked at the finish line is scary. Kind of fun now with the new perk system. Man, I played Overwatch religiously for like 3 years, but can't touch it anymore. That's fair. Usually the games that you get into that heavily, at some point you burn yourself out and you just don't want to go back. It's really relaxing here in the controller. Especially if they are competitive. You get more into it, and it's more frustrating, yep. There's very few games that I would have been able to play competitively in my life. But the ones that I could have played, I never got to that point because I would get frustrated well beyond I even made it to that level. Like, the people that play COD 24/7 and are in, like, those tournaments, I don't understand how they're not, like, ripping their hair out.
To get a turbo boost while power sliding, wait until the smoke from your exhaust turns black.
Oh, we know all about this.
L1.
You don't gotta tell me, man. It was mostly the balance issues. The character's inherently unbalanced and can make it really frustrating. I don't get the appeal for the new COD. Yeah, me neither. And I'm not going to say that COD itself is garbage. I absolutely love the old COD games. Like, World at War is, to this day, one of my favorite games, and I still go back and play old school zombies on there. I played through the campaign like a half dozen times. It's a great game. This new one, I played because it was on Xbox Game Pass for free, and I beat the campaign, which that was actually pretty fun. But I could not get into anything. I tried some of the multiplayer, I tried some of Warzone, and I just gave up on it. Modern Warfare 3, that's a really good one too. The Modern Warfare games in general were pretty good. Oh, I like this map. It's a tricky one. You can't touch any walls while you're drifting or you'll lose your booster there. So that's why you noticed I kept sliding up and then my boost would go away. Oh, no. Cut the corners. Oh, and I looked at the chat. Thing is, nowadays, everything is so competitive. It really is. I have no issue with people that like to play games competitively, but it has actually gotten to the point to where it's hard to find games that are not designed for multiplayer and competitions, basically. I like playing my solo games. And even the old party games. I play those, but I usually play them by myself also. Ooh, that was good. We're coming back. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, no, I did it again. Just started playing Callisto Protocol. I've heard of that, and I've never seen it. That was rigged. There is a skip right there, too, where you can actually jump that huge gap to the other side of the track, but I'm having a hard time timing this out right now. Hey, Lem2009, first time messenger. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Good to see you. You a big fan of Crash Team Racing by chance? Oh! Nice. Alright. Sorry, I couldn't focus on the chat there for a second. I had to catch back up. I was falling behind. There we go. Now we got her. It's in the bag. Alright. That's a spiritual successor to Dead Space. It's basically like Dead Space. It's been kind of fun, I won't lie. I mean, if you're really good at something, then you want to become better. That I can understand. Folk at my old MMA gym were somewhat competitive, but also very sporty. Yeah, and that's that kind of thing I can totally, like, stand by. If you are in a competitive field, or if that's your kind of thing, like you need that drive to continually push you, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm glad that there's, like, a whole genre of games now being designed for that. But the people that get super sweaty and, like, throw the temper tantrums and are just assholes, it ruins it for me, I guess. to be honest, I reckon if people overcommit to being the best at video games, there's something missing from their life. Yeah, I guess it depends. For me, like if you played a game when you were growing up that you were for some reason just extremely good at, and it had a competitive scene, I could understand focusing your goal on becoming competitive in it. But like if you're 30 years old and you're getting into it and you're like pushing off other things in your life to play a game to become competitive, that could be problematic. And more power to you if you can get it to work out, but you don't want to be pushing other things of importance aside so you can do that kind of a thing, if that makes sense. A Bandicoot speedrunner who's 5'10", 120 pounds, had a very big mouth. Well, he could back it up and crash, I bet. Outside of that, I'm not so sure, but... I consider myself to be fairly good at this game. I'm definitely not speedrunner level yet. But this is one game I could see myself actually speedrunning at some point in time if I put in enough practice. But I'm also not super competitive, so it wouldn't really bother me that much if I don't get to that point. Oh, especially with that kind of driving. Oh, see, there goes my speed run right there. Whole run's already ruined. Oh, we did it. We did it. I gotta catch back up here. I'm slacking, messing around too much. Alright, now we're talking. Back in first again. Well, second now, but we were in first. Get back here, you little turd. These roads are so narrow, I'm trying to get around her without slamming into her. But she is just not cooperating. There we go. Eat that. Alright, now what do we got here? I'd never speak to people like that in real life, let alone if I were that side. Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm 5'7". That's not bad. But are you 120 pounds? Let me check how much that is in kilograms. No, I'm not 54 kilos. 5'8", 77 kilos. Around 176, I think maybe a little bit less. 5'8" and 77 kilos sounds pretty standard. I'm American, so of course we use pounds, but I'm at least somewhat familiar with the conversion. 170 pounds-ish? Yeah, that's pretty standard, I would say. I'm about 5'10 or so, 5'11-ish. And I'm probably close to 2, like 190, 185, something like that, I would imagine. It's been a while since I actually weighed myself. I can't do conversions if my life depended on it. I'm actually very good at math, thankfully. There was a lot of things I did not do well in school, but math was not one of them. Exton, thanks for swinging in. Good to see you. I always appreciate the lurk. So we're doing pretty well so far. I mean, I've been struggling a little bit when I'm super focused on the chat, but we're able to catch up every time. I have a converter on my phone because the small increments add up. Yes, yeah. I got the being funny autism. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that either. 2.54, exactly. It does make a difference, especially if you're doing something of substantial size. That 0.4 or 0.04 can really make a big difference if you're talking like hundreds of centimeters or inches. And being dyslexic. Sometimes I think I'm dyslexic, but I'm not. I'm just stupid. But that's okay. I'm alright with that. Misspelling dyslexic is top tier irony. It's alright, I'm here for it. Oh, we messed up the boost again. Oh, thank God for that little booster we had. This race is tricky just because this section here is hard. It's such a tight space to squeeze in. Oh, no! And then we immediately got annihilated there. Hey, mate, buddy. Thanks for coming up by. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Taking a shortcut. Eat it. Now that we're in first, this will be a little bit easier. We don't have to worry about his stupid little vials flying up in our face. Ooh. Alright, we got a little bit of lead. Let's see. Never got diagnosed, but I read letters that aren't there most of the time. Yeah, I have that same problem. Not my fault, it's a hard word, especially for dyslexic people. No, it's fine. It's like the word for people that have a phobia of big words. Yeah, the most ridiculously long word ever is the word for being afraid of big words. It is really goofy. Gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Alright, we gotta put some space between us and him now, so we can keep ourselves out of this. There we go. If we can get far enough ahead, then we don't have to worry about him catching back up. The hardest thing with this race is that narrow passageway, and then his little vials there that he throws out at you. If you can maintain a lead on him, that gets rid of like half of the difficulty on this map. And this part here is just hard because you can't really drift effectively without hitting the walls, unless you're super good, like way better than I am. Whoa, dude, how are you beating me now? We got the full speed boost and everything going on here. Oh no. That's bad. We wanted that. There we go. We're gonna die. Oh no! We gotta restart. That was it. Why use big word when small word do trick? Exactly. Especially when you're talking about being afraid of big words. Oh, you don't like super long words? Let me slap you in the face with this 47-letter word. How you like that? Immediately passed him this time. Oh yeah? No way you got past me there. That was like maximum speed. Oh, we messed it up again. Such a tight space there. That's alright. We are killing it right now. Oh, oh, we went under him. I don't know how we did that, but I'm absolutely not going to complain. Get out of here, dude. He always passes us when we have the full turbo boost. I'm driving regular and I don't even see him. That one I kind of screwed up, but we're good. There we go. Now we're talking. What? Again? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Oh, you gotta be shitting me right now. Now we gotta catch all the way back up again. Alright, we're taking this for real serious now. No more messing around. Yeah, that was beautiful. Oh, we've missed that every time. That's okay. We don't need it. I have faith in us. Ooh, we killed it. That's it. You don't stand a chance now. Lurk, I'm gonna be right back. No problem, Basket. Play as Papu Papu. I want to do the full 100% run for this game. At some point in time, maybe we will actually do that. Go through and we'll try all the other characters out. We can show off how noticeable the difference is between their stats. I love this music. Just jamming. Not himself today. No kidding. That is one very durable cart. And wheels. I love the jiggle physics too. Okay, down over here now. This part of the map is kind of confusing. Oh, this is one of those special ones. These levels are kind of tricky.
Collect every crystal in the arena before the time runs out. If you can get them all, you will win a prize.
Ooh, a prize. Alright. Got to collect every crystal on the map within the time limit. This one's kind of like a trial and error thing. Learning the route to getting all the crystals and where all like the TNTs and stuff are. Oh no. Immediately. Ooh, good save though. There's always a very effective way to do this. So after running it a couple of times, you can usually kind of set yourself up with a route to take. Right now, being that as we don't know where all the crystals even are yet, we're just going to go for it and see if we can't get lucky. Oh, see, that's not going to help. Missing a crystal is never a good idea. Don't do that. I don't see any other crystals down here, so that should be good. Oh man, we got to hit that and this one. What a mess. Oh god. Yep, for this one, so the... actually, I'm just going to pause this so I don't waste all the time. For the boost mechanics in this, there are a multitude of, like, real finite things that you can do. So the drift boost that we're doing right now, the reason I mentioned that little box on the bottom right filling up, if you can get them perfectly timed out to where the very last frame when that bar fills 3 times in a row, you'll begin to fill your reserve bar. That reserve will function after your boost has ended. So if you can completely fill your reserve, you will have infinite boost. You'll be at maximum speed the entire race. But if you hit a different booster, or if you accidentally use another drift boost, it cancels that reserve, emptying it out, so you have to refill it. On some of the tracks, the boosters that are on there are also different tiers. There's the standard boosters that you run over that just give you the short boost for like 10 seconds or whatever after. And then there's also the maximum boosters, similar to filling your reserve. You'll immediately hit max speed with those and continue with max speed until you either drift boost or you accidentally run over a different booster, in which case it also cancels that out and you have to rebuild it again. Your reserve is not visible, so you will never know how much you actually have in there unless you are good enough to hit that maximum bar 3 consecutive times. Otherwise, you're kind of just assuming. Once it activates, though, you'll notice you'll have the permanent speed boost without having the flames coming out of the back of your cart. Like you can see the gray smoke there, the white smoke. It will be like that, but you'll be functioning at full speed. That means that you have filled your reserve and you now have permanent boost until you accidentally cancel it somehow. That's how people set these insane records on these. Like some of these tracks, they have like 20-second lap times. It's unreal how quickly some people have been able to do it. But you really have to master that. Once you figure that out, it's not quite so bad because you're at max speed all the time. So then you can focus on shortcuts and whatever else. Not very promising when I drive right through like 4 crystals and miss them. Okay, so we got 16 out of 20 that time. It really is technical for a PS1 game. As much as I enjoy like Mario Kart and stuff too, I think the reason I got into this game is because it's a lot more about your own skill level. Whereas like Mario Kart, yeah, it comes down to how well you can use your boosters and stuff too, but a lot of the game is combat. You know, you're shooting turtles at everybody and banana peels and stuff. This one, there is combat, but it's significantly less extreme than in Mario Kart, and it really comes down to how well you can maneuver, how good you are with the boosts, and how well you know the maps and the shortcuts, and how to avoid the wrong boosters and get the right ones. And it's really, really in depth. And yeah, the rubber banding is huge in that game. In this one, I think they do actually have the rubber banding, but it's so minor of an issue with the speed boost that you rarely even notice it. Like, once you pass people, if you're really good with the speed boost, you will never see them again unless you're lapping them. Like, they don't just rocket back up to you to catch up again. And a big part of that is the NPCs do not have the ability to do the speed boost like you do, the drift boosts and everything. So you actually have a bit of an advantage there. We're going to end with 16 again because I missed that one. I got to find these others. So we have 17, 18. Where's the last two? I don't know where the other two are. This will upset folk, but I think they implemented it to stop kids being mad due to falling far behind. Yeah, I think that's a big part of it too, is Mario Kart was designed to be a children's game. And yeah, kids don't want to get smoked in a video game, you know? Like, I appreciate that, Darius. Hope you have a good day at work, man. And it makes sense. That's why they did it. But for the people that actually ended up getting into it and play it, like, really well, it is a bummer to be running, like, a perfect lap and still be having NPCs randomly pass you. Like, I can't be any better than I already am. This game, you really get that sense of being too good if you are, in fact, that good. Very few racing games where you may end up lapping the NPCs you're racing because of how good you are at it. Okay, we're at 15 again. I got 16, 17, 18. Hopefully we're going quick enough here. Oh yeah, there we go. I enjoyed Wipeout, especially Omega. Wipeout was a good game. Yeah, that's a super good one. That was like Wave Race when I was playing that. I mentioned the same thing. That game was very good and ahead of its time, honestly. Like some of the aspects of that game to this day are still impressive. The water physics for a game on the 64, holy man. There we go. I think we might have it this time now that I know where all but I think one of these crystals are we've found. Get a little bit of extra speed action going on in here too. Wipeout is available in VR, but I think I threw up. Yes, my stepbrother picked up a VR headset for his PlayStation 5, and we played Dirt Rally on there, and oh my god. Going 180, 200 miles an hour around some of those turns in that game is exactly what that made me want to do, was just vomit. Immediately, like, motion sick. And I don't actually get motion sick, but that was too much. And that's not even talking about when you crash the car and, like, tumble down a cliff or something. Ugh. Where's this last one? Oh, there it is! Yeah, we did it! Wipeout would be even worse. You do loops and go across. Yeah, that is very true, yeah. The tracks on that would be insane. I could not do any of those heavy racing games like that in VR. It's just way too much. And, like, in Dirt, if you roll over, like, the cliff on the side of a mountain or something, your car is just spinning, like, insanely fast, and it doesn't cut out the camera view for, like, 15, 20 seconds. So, yeah, it's bad. Wipeout would be even worse than that. I don't think I could do it. Oh, we passed it. Too busy trying to do a drift there. Wait a second. Oh, I'm an idiot. I drove in here thinking it was the new boss fight, but we didn't do another race there. We just did the bonus race. We're supposed to go to the next area. I got too excited. Be fun firing homing missiles. Yes, that would be awesome. Twisted Metal in VR. That would be super cool. Where did we come in at? Was it over here? Nope, this is the next area. Perfect. 50-50 chance, and we guessed right. Oh, right into a wall. Oh no, I'm stuck. There we go. Missiles and Gatling guns, yeah. Yeah, a game like that would be great. SSX Trixie. Oh, man. Depending on the course, it could be pretty fun, but some of them you have such huge gaps, you can do some crazy tricks, man. I can't imagine pulling off like a 1080 with like 2 backflips or something like that being in VR. Ooh. Hey, that was a good start. Oh, we didn't get any boost out of that. There is a shortcut on that ice to the left there, but it's kind of hard to make. Oh, we jumped the speed boost. How dare we? That's alright. We don't need it anyways. There's a massive speed boost. We are killing it this race. These poor guys don't even stand a chance. We might actually be so far up right now, none of the weapons they can get will even do anything. Yeah, there's that shortcut right there on the left. The only issue is it comes out right there. So you're coming at this turn at like a terrible angle, and it's really not saving you much time. I think the only time I've ever actually really used it was when I was doing the time trial runs on the new one, Nitro Fueled. Some of those are extremely tight. Tiny shit eating green in this avatar. Tiny and the pig guy, I can't remember what his name is. He's got that big old grin on his face, too. Dingodile, that's it, yep. Alright, 9 down. Let's see. Next one's over here. Oh, overshot it. I get too excited when I'm doing those drifts. I never want to stop. The Dragon Mines. So far, we have gotten first every single race right away, with the exception of doing Papu Papu. We had to restart that one once. But pretty good for not having played this in forever. This is kind of a tricky map. You got like the mine carts and stuff going all over the place. Oh, thanks for running into me there. You're throwing me off my groove here, lady. just got my speed boost built up, too. Whoa, don't do that. This part sucks. It's a very tight corner there. If you can get yourself into a drift, it's a lot easier to make that turn. But if you're not already drifting, you really do got to slow down. One of the few times in this race where slowing down is actually good. No! Had to restart a race? F-tier game. Exactly. I fucking suck at this game. The fact that it was one race out of like 13 or whatever does not matter. A pro gamer never loses a race. There you go. Yeah, see, if you can get your drift down just right, you can actually squeeze your way around that pretty much flawlessly, but it is extremely tight, and you have to basically initiate the drift as you get into the turn. I can't believe I had to use a weapon on that guy. Oh no! Get out of the water. Thank you. Decent recovery. Right back into a drift boost, so that's good. Oh no. Spoke too soon. There we go. Now we're building up some boost. That was like the closest actual race we've had so far. One minecart track is a shortcut to think. Yes, it is. Yep. Excuse me. I believe inside of the tunnel there, where you have the 2x4s running down to the floor, if you cut into the wall where the minecarts are coming out of, you can actually cut through there. The timing on it is a little tricky just because if you enter and a minecart is coming, there's not enough room for you to really move around it, so you will get hit. But if you're lucky enough when you cut into it, there's no cart, it does save quite a bit of time.
Congratulations. You win a trophy.
You win a trophy. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, that was it. See, every time I drift, I get too excited. Polar Pass. Came up with a new logo for the channel. I'm having Butler work on because he's the artist. I have like negative art abilities. I'm doing like a homey 90s living room. Like if you remember going over to your friend's house and playing some of these old games with your buddies, and you walk in the living room and they're sat up on a couch or a couple of chairs, got the console on the floor with the cords all strung out up to the controllers, maybe a couple Capri Sun on the table in front of the couch, a couple of posters on the back wall with all the games that we've been playing on it. It's also what we're going to set up for our merch. We're going to do t-shirts and sweatshirts once he gets it figured out. Oh no! See-through plastic controller, yep. 3 feet from the TV, exactly. The good old days. I wanted to have that homey, inviting feeling that you always had when you were a kid going over to your buddies to play. Oh man, I'm blowing it. Yeah, I came up with the design today, and being as I'm, like I said, negative when it comes to artistic abilities, I pretty much just very crudely drew the idea down on a piece of paper, and I sent that to Butler and was like, hey, can you make this not look like shit? And he was like, yes. So he's actually currently about to order himself a drawing tablet. So when he gets that, he's going to work on that for us, and once we get the picture all sorted out, we're going to set up t-shirts, sweatshirts, and probably like coffee mugs with our logo and stuff on it. Also been working on getting a couple of extra things done behind the scenes. Like we added those sound alerts the other day. I got a bunch of extra blurps in there. Working on new channel rewards, which I did set up some for the channel points, if nobody's noticed that yet. I added a handful so far. I haven't gotten through all of them. Oh no. One of them in particular that I find will probably be pretty popular, albeit expensive, is I will have one set for, I think it's 10,000 channel points, where I will stop playing whatever game I am playing at that moment right away and switch over to a game of your choice and play that instead. I also have a fast forward option on there.
What the hell is even that?
The hell is even that? Exactly. That's such a good one. I'm also turbo speed. Since we're playing these on emulator, I have the option to increase the game speed. So for, I don't remember what I set the channel point reward at quite yet, but for those points, every time somebody uses it, I will increase the game speed by 2. So right now we're playing at standard. If you used it once, I'd go to 2 times speed. You used it a second time, we'd go to 4 times speed. And I will do that for a 10-minute increment after the last one has been used. Hey, Empro, thanks for stopping by. Hold on, I gotta pause this. I'm falling behind a chat here. Bowman and Skeletor, yep. Good to see you, Empro. I'm happy you stopped by. Well, one of these days I'm going to catch you on one of your streams when I'm not stuck at work. This week has really sucked for that. I've missed so many people's streams that I wanted to be in. I only caught most of Naked's the other day when he was doing Final Fantasy X. I had some... Oh yeah, Real Old Fashioned. Last night's stream. I had to miss that, unfortunately. I managed to lurk, but I had to get ready for bed early since I had to get up early this week for the last few days. And then one more tomorrow. After that, I'm back to a normal schedule, so I'll be able to tune into everybody's streams finally and actually watch. I was super bummed. I at least got to catch most of yours, Naked, which is nice. You need a WoW redemption. Yeah. Is speed up the one that makes you go faster? Yeah, so with the emulator, you can actually adjust what the game speed is. So right now it's at the base 100% or just, times 1. I can double that, quadruple it, 16 times, 32 times. So I didn't want to set it super duper cheap where somebody could come in and just drop like 4K points and automatically have it at like 1,000 times speed. But I wanted it to be also somewhat affordable. So each time somebody uses it, I will double that speed input. So we'll go from times 1 to times 2, times 4, and that controls everything in the game. The dialogue, I just redeemed it, so double that shit. Holy shit, you did, didn't you? Oh, fuck, alright. Okay, so, for this, where's my mouse? There we go. So now this is times 2. So for the next 10 minutes or so, let's see, we're at 326, so 336 we can turn it back. But now we're going to try this out. I thought this would be kind of fun for some of these games, especially these racing ones. I have got a pretty beastly computer too, so I have a feeling it should have no issue handling the majority of these, even up to some insane speeds. Wow, this is insane. Hold on, did I set this right? I feel like this is way too fast for times 4. Let's see here. Settings. This one? Fast forward speed. No, that's 200%. Okay. Evidently, it's just more extreme than I thought it was going to be. Alright. Let's see if we can't pull off even a single win in this time frame. Whoa, the boosters are so insane. Holy man, you see that bar filling down there? Oh! Oh god, this is crazy. Hey, what's up, Trigger Trey? Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. I wonder if there's a category for these for game completions anywhere. If people keep track of achievements for running games at multiple speeds. Like watching a speedrunner play this game on times 4 or something like that instead of times 2. Oh my god. This is so insane. Oh, I can't get up the wall. Oh no! That mud is killing me. Oh no! We just got back up in the third. Oh my god, this is so crazy. I'm so glad I picked this for one of those options. It's such a good idea. We're in second right now. Oh, no, not the mud. Not the mud. Oh, not the mud again. This part of the race is so hard. All these walls are so close together. No, not the mud. Oh, God. No, don't do it. Oh, no. Oh, fourth place. I feel like anything faster than this is going to be next to impossible. Oh, it's going to be insane, yeah. Doing excellent. Seems like I arrived just in time. Oh, man, you came in at the perfect moment. We put up some new channel rewards here, and one of them involves doubling the speed that we're emulating the games at. And Naked there just happened to redeem it. So this is the first time we're trying this out, and it is absolutely insane. Oh, I missed my boost there. It fills up so fast, it's hard to keep track of it. Oh, no! We were doing so good there for a few seconds, and then we just fell apart. Oh, my God. So painful. It's also hard to get your drift going when you're going this quickly. Like, I feel like half the time I'm just bunny hopping and I'm not actually initiating the drift boost because it goes either too quick or I don't get the turn timed out correctly. Oh, man. Like, this isn't already hard enough. Oh, right into the mud pit. I deserve that. Ooh, nice. Good set of boosts there. Woo! No way. That might have given enough of a lead if I don't screw anything up too drastically to actually pull this off. Oh, God. I spoke too soon. Oh, no! Missed the drift boost again. Oh! We're so close. Don't do it. Come on, we got this. No, 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 no. Oh, man, that was good. I'm saving all my channel points for this. Yes, this is going to be so much fun. That was really close, actually. I thought we might actually pull that one off. We still have enough time left on the timer, too, for another race. Imagine playing the whole game like this. Oh, yep. Ah, that drift is so quick. You get like a half a second there to time out when you're going to use the boost. And if you miss that, it's over. Hey, what's up, Namiria? Thanks for the 100 biddies. I appreciate that. Biddies, not biddos. I can't speak. This 2x speed has got me overly excited. Thanks for stopping in. You came just in time to watch what playing a racing game on crack would feel like. In case you were ever curious about that. I know I've wondered it before. Crack Team Racing. If you could play this game like this all the way through, actually, you pretty much would be Crack Team Racing, yeah. Oh, really? He gets annihilated and I get punished for it? Get out of the way. No way, no way. Come on, we got one more lap. We can do this. Oh. Come on. Don't fall apart now. Not the mud. Holy God, this is insane. No! It's always at the end. Come on, come on, we got it! No! Whoa! No way! We did it! Even with the double speed on, we still pulled it off. Yeah, and saved by my own enemy. Thank God for that. I can see this is going to be extremely fast, or fun. Lots of people, I can already tell, are going to be throwing that one out there. I'm going to have to come up with a few other ideas for channel points too, but I was trying to fill it out a little bit. I just felt like it was kind of empty. I did add a couple of other ones too, but I don't remember exactly what they were. Let me quick check here. So we've got all the new sound alerts. I've got add a game to the list, the speed this up, and then the quit playing this right now. So adding the game to the list obviously is exactly what it sounds like. Recommend a game. I will put it on my list and we will play it in rotation with the other games. It really is hard. I mean, it's like, there's plenty of ideas from other channels, but I don't want to just copy and paste other people's ideas. You know, I wanted something creative, something I came up with that was special for here. And I don't see a lot of channels using emulation or playing on the older consoles kind of a thing. So I figured that was kind of a neat idea. That's one of the things that all of the different emulators kind of have that most of the other consoles don't. You can control game speeds. I could also slow it down too, so that could be another one I add in there. I could do half-speed races or quarter speed, which obviously would be less entertaining to watch, but would also make it a little more difficult to play, I think, on certain tracks. Kind of depends. Sometimes I feel like it'd be easier, and other times it would be much harder. I wonder if you could write a script that would auto-increase the speed of the emulator when the reward is deemed. That's a really good idea. I actually really like that too, yeah, because then I don't get any prep time either. Like, if you just randomly hit it when I'm already in the middle of a race, well, I'm just stuck with that now. I don't get to make that decision, so I think that's a good idea too. I'm going to check into that. I'm sure Python, you could probably get it to work pretty well. And I have a real basic grasp of Python, so maybe I could work it out. Otherwise, I'm sure I know a couple of buddies of mine that do way more coding than I do. I could leave it with one of them. They'd probably be able to figure it out for me. Oh, no! You can definitely tell where my talents lie, and it's not with artwork or coding or anything like that. Oh, no! Right on my head. Red Rum! Thanks for stopping in. First time message. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Oh, no! We ruined it! I needed that drift. This feels so slow after that. It's amazing what the difference in just those two races at ×2 did, but this actually feels like I'm crawling right now. Boy, I just cannot get ahead of this guy. Oh, that's part of the reason. Oh my God, I'm falling apart at the seams. You can tell we're still doing good because he's still right in front of us, even though I've been blasted with like 10 different TNT crates and everything else so far. No! Oh god. I was so concerned we were going to smoke that. We did it though. I've coded some chatbot commands in Python in the past if you need someone to look into it. That would be awesome. Hey, what's up, Kid Jay? Thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you did catch a stream, Red Rum. Appreciate that. Always happy to see some new faces in. Oh, then, you know what, Naked? I actually have a question for you then. I don't actually know if you're going to be able to answer this or not, but I went to go set up a command yesterday using the Stream Elements bot that is, like, in your chat for using OBS or whatever the plugin for it. And I was trying to do a death counter, right? Well, the way they describe it is you would set it up as, you know, exclamation point, death, or whatever you want for your command name. And then you would put out the sentence that you want to print on there, like, not your grandpa's podcast has, and then in the brackets put the death counter itself, died X number of times or whatever, and then at the end, print out, like, the exclamation point or however you want your sentence to end, right? Well, I had done all of that, but when I use the command, it doesn't actually do anything. So if I type it in, I have it under deaths right now. If I type that in the chat, nothing happens. I don't know if you've actually messed with the chat bot at all, so if you had any idea on it or not, but I could not figure it out for the life of me. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jay. I'm happy to see you in here. It's the Stream Elements chatbot, the one that comes with the plugin for OBS. I know that doesn't necessarily directly apply to the writing scripts or anything like that, but I figured since you're familiar with it, maybe you'd have an idea of why it might not be functioning. I could also just be stupid and I missed something. I would not be surprised if that was the case. Oh, I thought that was going to destroy that. I thought wrong. The only coding language I'm really more than just like familiar with the name of is C#, but that's not really going to help. Hey, Oscar, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Well, I've finished this race here, and I'll go back and read out your message there. Where are these last two? I don't know where the last two crystals are. What a bummer. 1 month from today on Sunday, April 6th, as a super fan of Nintendo, I'm going to New York City for a very special Nintendo event to play the upcoming new console, the Nintendo Switch 2, and their games will be releasing later this year. I am actually pretty excited for that. I liked the Switch quite a bit. The only real gripe I have with it is not with it itself, it's just with Nintendo. And the, like, somewhat underwhelming consoles that they usually put out, which makes sense. Their games are not super demanding. You know, they're not releasing these massive AAA titles like Grand Theft Auto kind of a thing. So I don't actually have an issue with the Switch itself. It's just that some of the games I like to play did not function super well on the Switch because of that. And that's more of the software developer than Nintendo itself. But I am definitely excited for the 2. From what I've understood, they've ramped up the hardware in that thing quite a bit, so I'll be happy to check it out. Speaking of which, does anybody have that the Asus handheld that came out when the Steam Deck did? Like, Steam Deck dropped, and then like a month or two later I noticed that Asus had come out with one themselves also, but I've never actually gotten to try it. I assume it's pretty good, because it's, you know, well, it's Asus, but figured I'd see if anybody had any first-hand knowledge on it. Oh, I missed it! We're still missing one, though. I don't know where the last one is yet. Instead of going down below this time, we're going to go all the way around this upper level here. Oh, God bless America. That was a terrible turn. Alrighty then. So if anybody's watching this to see what you're supposed to do, do the exact opposite of what I'm doing right now and you'll be good. That's going to hurt having to go back for that. That's okay. So we got, what, 6 of them up here? If these are the last 2? I think that's it. Whoa, you tricky buggers. 7, counting that one. Okay. So we got 7 there. 8. 9. Half. I don't know which one of these is the one that we missed last time. Oh, no. Boy, that was even worse. But at least we know we got all the ones in the top layer. I'm trying to get like a line figured out here so we can kind of get an idea of exactly where to go. Nice. Boy, this is way better than last time. We got it. It's okay. I don't mind getting hit by nitro. Oh, come on now. Did you see that? A little tiny bump against that wall just threw me right into that TNT box. So those 2 bars on the bottom right now, good time to explain this because I don't usually have that set up that way for the visual. That bar on the right side that goes up and down is also a boost bar, but that is from the air that you get. So if you catch enough hang time, that bar will fill similar to the drift boost bar, and you'll get a boost out of that. You can also fill your reserves doing that, but it's obviously not reliable. Not every course has the ability to get that much air. Oh! Well, that sucks. We're not going to have the time for it, this one, but we figured them all out now. That was it. We should be able to get them this time. Alright, we're not going up top this time. So much for my little pattern there I was setting up. I refuse to give up and restart, though. I'm looking at the Stream Elements chat bot documentation. If you're adding the command through chat, the syntax would be CMD add deaths, channel has died, count deaths, without the quotes. Maybe that's what I did. I have the count deaths set up, but I don't know that I did the... Oh, maybe I just didn't do the command add at the beginning. But I'll have to go back and look at it. It should still be printed in there from when I was messing with it yesterday. But that could be the case. I figured it was something like that, and I just missed whatever it was. I've just had a number of people request a death counter, especially when I'm playing like Crash Bandicoot. Oh, now we have to restart. I went through all of Crash Bandicoot 1 in a single stream, and it was like 4 hours, probably 3.5, without the breaks and starting soon and ending soon screens. The last hour and a half of that was me doing the exact same level, because I could not beat it. And I don't know how many times I died, but it was a lot. So after that, I told people I was going to try to figure that out and set one up. I'll have to go back and check what I did. Son of a gun! I think that's exactly it, though. I didn't do the exclamation point, the command to add it in. I just set up the, what do you want to call it? What the command was going to do. The action, I guess. Wow. We're not having any luck on this right now. I missed that crystal back there already. Which is probably going to leave us short on time, but we're... Okay, twice. Missed 2 of them. I should just copy and paste what you wrote right there. As any true good coder does. Find somebody that's already done the good work and just use that. Been trying to think of some other neato commands, too. Hey, what's up, Gabby? Thanks for stopping in. Good to see ya. Ooh, that was smooth. We did pretty good there. We're gonna e-brake this, head back, grab that one. That was a nice little ninja move there. Is adding commands limited to the streamer mods? Yeah. Or wait. I don't know if the mods can add commands or not. I would assume that they could. But I did have to add permission for people to run it. You can set it as everyone, which, depending on the command, is obviously fine. Like running the counter to add a death is perfect for everybody, but the other command to set or alter what the count is at, I have set at moderator. We did it! Hey, Chaos is here too. Holy man, I've just got everybody stopping in today. I appreciate you guys. This is great. Love seeing all these faces in here. Let's do... Here we go. This is fitting.
Hot diggity dog!
This place
This
is
place is
fantastic.
magnificent.
Oh, it's magnificent. Sorry, I ruined it. Komodo Joe. I'm going to have to look into that when I'm naked. I'm assuming that you would have to be mod in order to add a command just to prevent people from doing stupid commands. But it might be streamer only even, I don't know. Why are we doing this again? I've done this twice now. We don't have to beat him twice. Unlike in Diddy Kong Racing, the boss races here are not two-parters. We needed to go... oh yeah, we did that one too. All the way down here, I think? The map isn't exactly descript here, so I'm not 100% sure which way we're supposed to be heading. I think this is where we came in at. Show is. There's going to be a door down here with 3 key locks on it that we have to pop open. I remember seeing it too, but I don't remember where. Must be over here. Aha! Right there. Here we go. Oh, I kind of remember this area. Not that one. Oh, this one must be below it. That's what we're looking for. Like those old GPSs back in the day. You drive over a bridge and you don't know if you're going the right direction or if you're supposed to be on the bridge below you, over the top of you. There we go. Cortex's Castle. I don't really remember this map. Perfect boost. Right out the gate. Oh, not the spider. Dirty, rotten bugger. I do remember this map now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We needed another good speed boost there. I'm slacking right now. There's a shortcut right there as well. If you can get your boosts just right, when you hit that, if you have a boost going, you can catch enough air to make that gap. And it skips that entire little turn section there. It's a pretty good one, actually. One of the better shortcuts. Well, I'll pass it on, alright. How's that for passing it on? Oh, that's why I always go to the left. That's a very sharp turn to make if you go the right way. Oh, we hit the wall. It ruined my speed boost. So you'll see how I had that little bit of a speed boost there. Ugh! From the fall. That means we caught enough hang time in order to slowly fill that bar I was talking about on the far bottom right there. The higher you get and the longer you're in the air for, the more that bar will fill and the better your boost will be. Same thing as the drifts here. The closer to perfect you get, the further and faster the boost is. I'm actually going to have to, like, focus here. This is one of my worst races just because the design of it is so tight. I'm not the best at drifting in very enclosed spaces. Oh, and I'm blowing it right now. Did he just shoot himself with that? That seriously looked like he launched it and it went around me and then hit him instead again. Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? Oh, I blew it again. We're gonna have to restart this one just because of that. Whoa, did you see that? Holy man. Why spiders, though? Yeah, that's a really good question. I don't really know why they chose spiders. And yeah, I got too greedy there. Trying to show off. I think that was the first regular race we've had to restart. And it was 100% my fault. Stay away from the spider. Big creepy dude. Aha! Eat that. Bro, get out of my way, man. I don't know what these guys are doing this race to be quite so quick, but they're really stepping their game up compared to these last few races we were in. Did you see that? She just dropped that TNT crate right in my face, basically. Good thing we were off-centered just a hair. We are getting 0 breaks this race. Oh, hit the wall. That really ruined it. We were doing so good. Oh. Ooh, I might have been able to push it that time, but we're in first, and I don't want to ruin it. As long as we don't get smoked by a random rocket, we should be good now. Oh, what? Right as I say that? Get out of here, man. What a dick, man. I don't know how they're going so fast. I was absolutely annihilating them in the last few races. Oh, I can't believe he hung out that long. Get back here. Get out of here, Cortex. We can't lose this. I've been talking all that shit the whole time about how perfect I've been getting these. There we go. We showed him what's up. Not gonna lie, though, I was sweating just a little bit there at the end. That was like the closest race we've had. Alright, we're going to finish the next race off. Then we're going to take ourselves a short little break. Go get some water. Hit the bathroom. I should probably let my dog outside quick. Then we'll get back to it. Congratulations. You've been awarded a trophy. Actually, we've been awarded 13 trophies. But who's counting? This way? Yep, this way and then... Nope, too far. Where the hell are we going? Aha! This map is a bit confusing. Hot diggity dog. Now I have that stuck in my head.
So that's why it's so big.
That's a good one, too. Get out the way. Oh, man, we are cooking. And she's still somehow caught up with us there. Oh, and I got flattened. Not flattened. As I fold laundry. No! Why me again? Oh, thank you. I got saved. There's something about those things and seeking me out. What's so funny? Weirdo. Oh my god. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Dirty, rotten bugger. Yeah, how you like that? I bet the answer is you don't. These guys are seriously getting hardcore. I mean, I'm rocking this speed boost pretty consistently on this map, and she is just still destroying us. She's cheating. Big cheater face. Oh, and I missed. Oh, that was bad. That was super bad. Thank God for this. Get back here, you little turd. Oh, I was outrunning the missile. That's how fast we're going. The projectiles in this game couldn't even keep up, and she still is. Oh, you turd! Not on the last lap. Who does that? I say as someone who would absolutely do that. Get back here. Well, that was close. Oh, we are so close. No, not underneath the squishy guy. Unsquish me. Unsquish me. Thank you. Get back here. Oh, we got it in the bag now. Nice. I'm hardcore. Sexy Bowser. That sexy Bowser is hardcore, I'll tell you that much. Whew. Alright, that was intense. I'm not going to lie. Starting to feel less confident about just steamrolling through every one of these races. Doo-doo-doo. You've gotten another trophy. Alright. We are going to take a quick fiver then. What did I tell you, sir? Sexy Bowser. Alright, I will be RB. Oh, I'm still feeling confident, just less confident than before, that's all. Alright, for realsies, I'll be right back.
Look at all those chickens.
Bruh.
Alright, we're back. You ever have one of those peas where it just never stops? I was starting to get concerned I was going to shrivel up like a raisin if it didn't quit. Let me not forget to switch the screen back over here. I'm good at that for some reason. Alright, there we go. Now we can do this guy. I'm making confidence my bitch. Boba Man's wise words. We're gonna smoke these fools. There's some huge shortcuts on this map if you know where to go. You can actually drop off these ledges like a Rainbow Road in Mario Kart and skip like straight down to the next section to track, but it's very hard to time out, and I don't remember where they all are. Oh, I shot that off. Why did I shoot that? No, no. Ah, just enough bounce to fly off the edge too. Dirty, rotten scoundrels. That's what they are. In other impolite words. Oh, I overshot that. We gotta build up all of our boost again now. Oh no! Did I get him? Oh, God, that was such a nice shot, too. I thought for sure. Same thing with that one. That's what we needed. What's up, guys? Long time no see. Oh, no! We blew it. As you can see, the right side there is a little bit... Oh, my God. A little bit harder to make the gap for, but it is a shorter path also. So if you do clear that, it will save you a second or so. Now we're talking. Get out the way, fool. Oh, no! Okay, we saved that pretty well. That was almost really bad. Nice. What a shot. They call me Sniper. That's a lie. Nobody's ever called me that before. Oh! See how much of a difference that made? Even though I landed in the drift and then continued the speed boost right after, he actually landed in front of us by taking that right path. If I was more confident I was going to mess it up again, I would have done it. Again, with the confidence is key. We got this. Oh, yeah. We got her good. Love Smash. That's another one I'm going to have to get onto one of these days. Some old Super Smash Bros. On the 64. Play through that game. I actually have that one on the list to add to the rotation when I get a chance.
Congratulations
15 trophies.
on the trophy.
Let's see. The last one's way down here. Then we got the next boss race. And then we might be on to the last area. I think there's only one or maybe two left. But then we have to go back and get all the extra stuff that we skipped out in the other courses. So far, we've only done the trophy section of the race. Oh no! This is another really good track if I could get in the groove here. We got all of our fruits though. Oh no! This is one of the courses where you can actually get your max turbo built up in your reserve pretty easily. But you have to be careful once you get it, since most of these are not max boosters. So if you accidentally run one over after you fill your reserve, it'll reset. You'll have to do it again. Oh, I timed that out wrong. Ah! Struggling here. That didn't help. Oh, that was kind of just a shot in the dark. Oh, what? I don't know what just happened right there, but I'm glad it didn't hit me. I'll take that. Uh-oh. It's going to be an awfully close race. We've been so lucky. I don't know how we didn't get hit by that either, but I'm not going to complain again. Oh, no! Oh, we had it right there. That was like the perfect groove, too. No! You get back here, you little dirty turd. Oh, we lost it. Oh, no. Never mind. I'm a liar. We still have one more lap left. I'm just an idiot. I was in full-blown panic mode there. That little turd passed me up right at the last second. Yeah, I'm coming armed now. Oh. Oh, what? Thought that was going to be dead on. Again. Oh, no. We missed every one of them. Woo! We can maintain this. We got it. There it is. Ooh, that was a close one. 114 flat for the second lap. 4.5 seconds faster, basically, than the first. Shame we couldn't have just done 3 of those laps. We'd have been fine. I'm really glad that Naked decided to use that double times boost earlier, because these races would be basically impossible.
What? You call that racing? Forget about it. If you's gonna face our side, you's gonna have to get past me voice.
Pretty stereotypical Italian voice.
And I'm gonna say, boy, first size of vehicle.
That guy's got a very punchable face. Kind of, but not at the same time. Like, after the initial race right after, it did feel easier. But for that first race, it was pretty hard, actually. Switching from being so fast to going what felt like so slow was kind of weird to adapt to. Oh no, I ruined it. Oh! We got him, though, when he landed. I was trying to be a cheeky bugger there and get him in the air, but I missed.
Have some of this.
No, you have some of that. You stay away from me. I don't want anything to do with you, man. You're a bad person. Oh, did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Score.
Watch your back. Have some of this.
Oh, I don't think I got him that time, unfortunately. That's okay. We kept first the whole first lap. Uh-oh, we did it again.
You're mine.
We got him with that, too. Boy, we are on fire with our weapons right now.
Watch your back.
You watch your back. Guy's just been talking crap the whole time. And he's been losing the whole time, too. Calm down, bud. We are cruising right now, though. And we got him again. Oh, I screwed it up. I shouldn't have tried that. We're still good, though. That's one of the shortcuts, but you really have to have it, like, perfect. Skipping that turn makes a huge difference, too, because it's such a tight turn.
Watch your back. You're mine.
Oh, we got this in the bag. He sounds like he's right behind us, but he's not. On that mini-map there, you can see he's actually pretty far back.
Watch your back.
Oh yeah, we definitely got this one. He was actually easier than the last boss race was, honestly. Nope, not going to make it. Almost risked it again, but we would have definitely not made that one either. Basically, there's a set of buttons that'll allow you to do pretty much a U-turn, like a super sharp turn. And you have to time it just right to where as you're hitting the top of that jump, or that little bump there, you hit one of your bumpers to do the little hop, and at the same time you push the U-turn button. Well, combination of buttons. So basically you'd leap off the top of that little bump there, and as you're coming off the ground, you would hit the series of buttons to U-turn, which would spin you in the air over that wall. you'd land facing the other direction and just immediately take back off.
Here's the key to your troubles.
This guy. I don't even know what he's supposed to be. Praying mantis? I don't think we're supposed to come in here. Oh, yeah, we were. Okay, we're good. 2, 1, boost. Oh, and see, he cheats too. Dirty, rotten buggers. What is it with all these racing games where the bosses always cheat? Holy man, he just chucks out everything in the world too. Oh, saw that coming. Not in time to correct myself, though. Jesus, the whole course is, like, filled with these things. I really got to get in front of this guy, like, ASAP. Oh! He got me right as I fired my rocket, too, so it canceled my rocket out. What a nightmare. Whoo! Talk about airtime. Oh, God. This is going to be a tough one, man. You really get, like, no room to mess around. And this storm sucks. Oh, my God. Jesus. This is insane. Insane in the membrane. Yep. I did not try to do that, but I evidently clipped it, even though I thought I was going to have enough space. Come on, squeeze me past him. Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Switches to the nitro the second I'm within range. My timing could not have been worse. Get over here. You're no match for me. Ooh, we're in front, we're in front. Oh, God. Yeah, I just need to stay ahead. As long as we can stay up here. Oh, God, right as I say that. Don't switch. I'm relying on getting enough speed boosts here to get far enough ahead to get out of the way. Oh, I think we got this now. Oh my God, unless I keep doing that. There we go. Getting too excitable. Oh, we're cruising. Oh no! We lost our speed boost. I hope I get him with that. At least he's not enough to slow you down. Yeah. He's nice enough. That is very true. He's being polite, trying to keep me from floating off into outer space. That one section where we make that, the two big jumps, like, back-to-back, is actually low gravity. If you notice when I hop, I'll, like, float for a second. That's why I don't drift through there most of the time. It's hard to time it out. If you're quick enough and you happen to hit the hop and hold it for when you land, you can initiate a drift right away. But if you miss that, then you won't be able to. We beat him, though. That was a tough race. At least for the first like lap and a half till I passed him. Turns out races are a lot easier to win when you're already winning. Who would have known? Loading. Oh, now we are in outer space. Look at us. So we do have to race him twice, though. All the other bosses were just a single race, but this one, we're going to have to go back, and once we get all the time relics, which is just beating the time on each map, basically. So we go back through each race, and we try to beat the time trial. If we can beat all the time trials, we come back, we beat him again. We beat this entire game in about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 10 minutes or so. That was pretty fast. No idea what the speed run times are. Obviously, they're significantly faster than that, but I feel like that's a pretty solid time for first playthrough in forever. The speedrun world record, that's what I'm looking for. 7 minutes, 3 seconds. Yeah, I'm obviously missing a lot to get to that point. That's absolutely nuts. I go to speedrun.com and see what they've got in here. Okay, so this is a little bit better. Any percent with no major glitches, the world record is 48 minutes and 17 seconds. And that's pretty much the same mode that we just did there. Any percent, we didn't use any glitches. Got to be number 2 on the leaderboard. Oh, so close. I want to, just out of curiosity, what the bottom of the list is. So it goes through the top 100 at least on the primary list. And 57 minutes, 48 seconds is 100th place. Which is actually not as extreme as I thought it was going to be. Just under an hour. It took us 2, and that was with some like explaining and monkeying around and stuff. I doubt that we'd ever get to that level,